All right, let's get right to it. We've got a critical story breaking today, and it's all about a new global divide that's forming at, well, incredible speed.
So here's the headline you need to know. A brand new global divide is taking shape. But here's the twist. This one isn't about money or resources. Nope, it's all about AI.
And because this is happening so fast, there's already a major response. Just today, a huge global initiative was expanded, and its one and only goal? To try and close this gap before it gets any wider. Okay, so what is this gap exactly? Before we can really dig into the solution, we've got to understand the problem. And there's a specific term for it that you're going to be hearing a lot more: the capability overhang. So, what does capability overhang actually mean? Well, think of it like this. It's the widening chasm between the people and countries who are really using AI to its absolute max and, well, everyone else. And this isn't just a small gap, it's a serious risk. We're talking about the potential for some countries to fall so far behind, they might never catch up. And look, the stakes here are incredibly high. A report that just came out today puts it in really stark terms. It says if that overhang continues to grow, others risk falling behind in ways that will be difficult to reverse. Let that sink in. We're not talking about a temporary setback. This could be a permanent, irreversible divide. So, just how big is this gap we're talking about? Let's look at the numbers. On an individual level, it's already pretty staggering. Get this, a power user is leveraging 7 times more of AI's advanced thinking capabilities, for things like complex problem solving, than a typical user. That is a huge, huge productivity boost for one person. Okay, so that was the individual. Now let's zoom out and look at the whole picture, at the national level. The data is showing that some countries are already using 3 times more of these advanced AI capabilities per person than other countries. That's a 3x advantage across an entire nation. But this is where the story gets really interesting and honestly, pretty surprising. Because this advantage is creating a totally new kind of digital divide, and it is not playing out the way you'd probably guess. All right, let's break this down. You might think, okay, it's the countries with the most people, right? So you've got the US and India leading in just the sheer number of users. Then you might think it's about penetration, where countries like Singapore and the Netherlands have high usage per person. But the metric that really matters, the one that tells the real story, is that third one, advanced adoption. And this is the shocker. Look at this. Countries like Vietnam and Pakistan are showing more than twice the average per-person use of these advanced agentic AI tools. The kind that can actually automate complex work. This completely flips the script. It shows this isn't just about which country is the wealthiest. So what's the big takeaway here? It's absolutely crucial. It's not just about having the technology, it's about using it. Some countries right now are already using AI to tackle tougher problems and to just plain move faster, and they're doing it regardless of their traditional resources. That is a massive game changer. Okay, so that's the problem, and it's a big one, which brings us right back to that major announcement from today. The big question is, how do we stop this gap from turning into an uncrossable chasm? Well, the whole plan is about one thing: closing that AI gap. And the initiative leading the charge is the expansion of OpenAI for countries. Its new mission is laser-focused on tackling this capability overhang head-on. And they're not just dipping their toes in the water. The expansion is really comprehensive. We're talking about new focus areas for 2026, like education, health, AI skills training and certifications, disaster response, cybersecurity, and even startup accelerators. I mean, they're really trying to cover all the bases here. It's a full-court press to build up a country's entire AI ecosystem. Now, one of the most critical parts of this whole thing, a real pillar of the strategy, is thinking about the future. It's all about preparing the next generation. A brand new education program is being rolled out to get AI tools and skills directly into classrooms all over the world. And this isn't just some far-off idea, It's already kicking off. The first wave of partners for this education program is amazing. You've got Estonia, the United Arab Emirates, Greece, Jordan, Slovakia, Kazakhstan, Trinidad and Tobago, and even Italy. It's a really diverse group, which shows you how global this effort really is. So when you boil it all down, what's the end goal? It's simple, really. It's about taking this incredible abstract thing called AI capability and turning it into real-world impact. We're talking concrete benefits that actually help people everywhere in their daily lives. And so that really leaves us with the million-dollar question, doesn't it? AI is accelerating faster than anything we've ever seen. So, will this big push actually be enough? Will it be enough to make sure no country truly gets left behind? Honestly, that might just be the defining challenge of our time.